Hello, everyone. Or one, as it is. Give me just a second. My headphones go. Whew. Ooh, loud. Where's my remote? Oh, it's over there. Tore the room apart trying to find Story of Seasons. Oh, I'm so glad I can do that now. Hey, Penguin? Penguin? So yeah, we were gonna do an improv stream of Story of Seasons, but the game card got left at my mother's house. So unfortunately, we will not be able to stream that tonight, but it will be back in my possession by the next time I'm planning to stream it. Because I'm gonna go get it tomorrow night. So that's fine. Oh, nice. So I figured, you know what? We haven't played this yet in a bit. It's actually been so long that it's not even my stream history. So might as well jump back on the saddle. Oh, go ahead. It's a late night cozy stream where it's time to unwind with some relaxing farming. Now I believe. Wait. Oh, I saved over my old one. Okay, that's why I was confused. Like, why does it say summer day 28? And I'm like, oh wait, that's why. Because I decided, well, I'm not going to use the other file ever again, so let's just use this one. But yes, feel free to talk about whichever you'd like. So I remember Joel's. Clone Penguin hacked. Sounds like a creative use of your day. Oh, we have something going on. What's this? Farm noted too. Review product developed by both young and old. Rice is here. We also have a variety of flower seeds, good for gifts. Please look at take a look. Wishing to enhance your farm one step at a time. Marimba Farm. Okay. Oh wait, new things. Oh, we're here at Taylor's too. To miss the latest arrivals at Taylor's Sauntering. We have an even more refined inventory for you. Deliver elegant style and for visitors like you. Good as work clothes too. Of course, we have covered you after hours too. Be unique. Accessorize. Come see yourself at Santa. Where did I get from the item? How to propose. Hamilton? Tips on proposing from Hamilton. I mean, I guess technically he had a wife, so he clearly has some success. How are you doing? Getting used to living here. I just thought you should consider getting married soon. That's why I'm writing you this. Whoa. To get married, you need to be romantically involved with someone. No. Really? I thought I could get married to myself. Be romantically involved with me. Actually, that sounds weird now that I say that out loud. Whoops. Strike that chord record. Is it Pablo or is it someone else? To get married, you need to be romantically involved with one. There needs to be a trust between you and your partner. The size of your house is also important. You don't want to live together if you're married, you know. A level 2 home should be good enough. Well, why would I not want to... Oh my god. You ordered Pablo as well? I see. I definitely might consider contacting Pablo again are contacting Pablo about those commissions if his prices are still the same. Because, you know, I like to support artists, and I just like seeing new artwork of my characters. I just have to get art details of a certain character together so I can have them made as well. I'm just really obsessed with art lately. It's really unlocked my creative process. Also, you know, don't be like that, Penguin. I mean, unless that's what you want. I don't know. I don't want to make it sound like it's I don't know. I don't want to sound negative that way. I'm just trying to be positive. I'm sorry. Finally, there's the blue feather. It's tradition to give a blue feather upon proposing to someone. Have you obtained it? You'll find out. Wow, thanks for the tip, Hamilton. To get a bigger house, you'll need to have a friendship level as true friends. Otherwise, the bluebird won't show up. Hamilton. Wait. You'll find out. Okay. True friends. Okay. So I need the bigger... Okay. So brass bar notice. Okay, hold on. Quesadillas and chicken wings. You know, it's not really an easy thing sometimes to connect with people in that way. I mean, like, it's not impossible. Like, I think just different people connect with in different ways, and it's like, you know, it's not easy. It's not just as simple as being like, yo, let's go. Because, like, people can, you know, be together, but, you know, it's kind of hard to get that type of real connection. And I've thought I've had it before, and it's just like it's so easy to be unsure about it, I guess. Nice, good to hear that, Ramirez. Masterful English. A new cocktail and menu. How about a cocktail that hints at tropical islands? Coconut cocktail. A little strong, yet very mild. It's not too sweet. It's with a fresh aftertaste. It'll rock you. This is the drink for you. It sounds like something I would like. If I could actually drink it. Clown sheep. Wait, what? What? After work or on a day off, come by for relaxing time. We wait your visit, Brass Bar. Is that it? Okay, that's it. Well, that was busy for a couple minutes. Okay, so, I'm just so bad at remembering how to... There we go. It's starting to come back to me. You have the 64 and the NES? That's pretty cool. Oh, okay. It just seems so out of left field. I wasn't like, wait, what? Petro's is the one that's literally like the big balloon animal type character, right? Oh, that's my phone. I'll get in it in it. Tonight's stream's not going to be super long, by the way. I do still have work in the morning. I just kind of wanted to chill with you guys. Like, I don't know what it is with this week, but I've had an extremely stressful week so far since I last streamed with you guys. And it just keeps getting more stressful. So I needed to chill and just disconnect and hang out with you guys. And I'm glad that some of you guys were here. Oh no! Shoot! Oh, it's an emulator. Understandable. So we'll probably have the time to do 2 game days today. I won't skimp on them. They'll be decent length days. Like, each day takes like 40 minutes, so... And, you know, I stopped to read and talk so much. Okay, so you can come... Oh, wait, I need to do the animals first. I need to feed them, and then, or collect their items, and then I call them out. Though I don't think I even need to call them out, because, like, they don't... It's not like in one of those Harvest Moon games where, they get extra friendship by being outside. Unless it is, I just don't know. Oh, there's Frosty. I need to send Frosty an invite to come hang out and stream sometime. I feel bad for having not seen Frosty in so long. Oh god, Wet Dry World. I saw a little bit of that one, when you talked about it in Discord earlier. Wait, what? No, you're going fast. Oh, excuse me. Frosty the Turnip Thief, yes! I'd love to try and get the old band back together. And try to get them to come back to Discord. A lot of them left because of, I'm Fine, so... And I'm Fine's not really around anymore for a lot of reasons, so... No one really has to worry. I'm at the point where it's like, it's just... It is what it is. I'm Fine is another one of the reasons of my stress. I feel like I shouldn't... Hateko! Hateko, boy! He's big boy! I don't care. You can talk about her if you like. I really don't care what she thinks. I'm conflicted because I don't really know how much I really should talk about because it feels like I'm just talking behind someone's back. But basically, I'm just at my breaking point, honestly, and I don't really care what happens at this point. I guess I'm just so tired. Like, I'm a person too, you know. I've been told by a lot of important people just not to settle, you know. And if someone's not making you happy, you know, you're not... It's a weird thing to talk about. It doesn't... It just feels strange. Okay, I have a lot of fish. Do I want to sell them as is? Or do I want to cut them up? I think I need to actually sell them for some reason? Maybe. I don't remember. It's just fish. Who cares? I'm not strapped for money. I'm gonna assume that's what I wanted to do with them. I hope so. The weird thing is, I hesitate to talk about real life, especially personal matters, on the streams like this, but when I think about it, that's what I always did for the Harvest Moon Let's Plays. I always did that. They were almost like vlogs with Harvest Moon in the background, except you just couldn't see my face. And I kind of want to bring that back at some point. But it's weird because I'm so used to people already being up to date on my life. So, because I stream all the time. So, game? Thank you. Can I ride Hatenko? Or is it too young? I definitely can't ride Hatenko yet. I need 2 hearts. You need 2 hearts to ride. Where was I? Oh, Jurassic Park? That's a classic. So for you guys that watch a lot of them, which of these Harvest Moon games is your favorite to watch me stream? Of the ones that I do stream, would it be A Wonderful Life? Would it be Animal Parade here? Would it be Friends of Mineral Town? Or would it be Stardew Valley? Those are kind of the 4 I'm currently streaming regularly. I mean, we're going to be streaming a lot more this month. Like I have at least 2 new Harvest Moon games I'm going to play for the first time this month. One of them completely blind. I've never played it before, and then one of them that's like a remake of a previous existing game, one which is like A Wonderful Life remake, or a special edition, technically. Okay, so I don't know how to access that. Is this the one? Is the Y button? All right, that's pretty weird. Hamilton Candace, Jin. Where's Renee? I think we're dating. Oh, did you post something? Let me see. I don't see anything. Unless you didn't send it yet. I'll check back in a second. Maybe you just didn't send it yet. So I think I'm officially dating Renee in this game, right? I think that's what happened last time I streamed. Pretty sure. Story of Seasons and Animal Parade? Okay, those are very solid ones. Oh, I feel bad for Candace. Candace, no. I like Candace too. Why does this game do this to me? Rated M for mature content. Oh my god. Oh, hello, is it, how would I say it, Failzy? Or Fallas? I don't know. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, you're here for like, is it the first or the second or the third? It's the second stream of the month for Harvest Moon games, because I do a lot of these throughout the year. Like, I usually do at least one stream of them a month, until Story of Seasons hit, and then I've been playing that every week. But we're starting off. Fails is fine. Okay. I'm just bad at pronunciation. Welcome to the stream, though, by the way. So I'll be playing a lot of different types of Harvest Moon and Harvest Moon styled games this month. Not exclusively, but primarily. Oh, okay, I'll have a look at it just like, oh, I thought that was an item. That was a squirrel. Also, why didn't I ride my cow here? I'm actually almost faster than the cow. Or the sheep, which is weird. Yo, Renee, girl. Oh, it's clothes changing time. I forgot. All the outfits change in fall. Let's see. Good morning. The leaves are all beautiful when they turn red. I just love fall. Me too! Me too. Do I have anything that you would like? Okay, I do. I do have sunflowers. I always have sunflowers for my girl. Really? Okay. I think you might like someone else. It's painful. I mean, oh no, I'm sorry. It's nothing really. Oh, don't look so sad! Yeah, that's the thing. This is a blind playthrough. I mean, I'm at the point where now I just have to impress the Harvest King by getting a high ranking, but that's going to be a bit of a grind. Anything else? Is that what I have to say? I think so. Okay, see you later. Creepy crouch. Weirdly enough, this is one Harvest Moon game that for the longest time I didn't even know existed. Like, I thought, I'm gonna be honest, I don't know if I've talked about this before, and if I have, it's probably been over a year, so it'll be probably fresh to people watching. Like, I honestly never knew that this was an official game. Like, when it came out, I was not really well-versed in the news and stuff, and I had just suffered from some Harvest Moon burnout, because I was playing Tree of Tranquility a lot at the time. And then I went to Island of Happiness because my mom bought it for me for Christmas one year, and that was the game that turned me off to Harvest Moon for a very long time. Like, I just got burnt out on it, because that game was rough. And I didn't even know this existed, and I saw videos of this game years later, and I thought, I'm gonna be honest, I thought it was a ROM hack. I did not think it was an official Nasumi Marvelous Nintendo product, whatever company is technically the dispatcher. I think it was Marvelous though, but I had no idea this was an official game, and I found out about it so many years later, and I'm like, man, this was actually really nice. If I had If I could have had this back when I was younger and had more free time, I could have definitely played this a lot more than Tree of Tranquility. Because I think, in a lot of aspects, this game is superior to Tree of Tranquility, though they are also very similar. They were made within, what, a year to 2 years of each other? Kind of like a Ocarina of Majora's Mask syndrome. Like, there's so much more I like about this game. Like, I like the art style, I like the locations better. The characters are a little more fleshed out, I think. But the only problem I have with it is how slow-paced the game is. It's very slow. I say this a lot, but yeah. So I played it the first time a couple of years ago, then didn't have time to devote to it, and life just ate me up. And it wasn't until I started streaming this game again, or streaming it at all, that I actually finally got invested enough to play in enough. What? You seem very dependable, but sometimes you aren't. I have to fuss over you. I'm sorry. Yeah, this one is definitely... Out of all the Harvest Moons I've played, it is definitely the slowest. Yeah, this one was put out by Natsume. Because I think this was one of the last ones that they put out that were the Japanese versions of Harvest Moon. Because then they had that whole legal thing, and the original Harvest Moon games became Story of Seasons. I have this discussion with people every once in a while, and I just feel like, just in case people don't know, I feel the moral obligation as a Harvest Moon fan to let them know, hey, Harvest Moon is Story of Seasons now, and the Harvest Moon games that come out now that everybody hates, that's not Harvest Moon. Okay, to be fair, I have actually never played any of the quote-unquote new Harvest Moon games. So maybe if one world looks decent enough, I might... Okay, I'm just, I bring that up to Phil conversation, but, what am I even doing? I'm just walking around town. It's such a... I never even knew it for so long. I think that's the reason why I stopped playing Harvest Moon games, because I had no idea. Because when I saw Story of Seasons, the first one in America, we call it Story of Seasons, coming out, I thought, oh, that's really cool. It looks a lot like Harvest Moon. It looks like a breath of fresh air. And I didn't even realize it was Harvest Moon. It was technically Harvest Moon in the first place. But I might try one world if it looks like it improves from the trailer we got this summer, because that trailer looked rough. Like, the gameplay looked very simple. Like, I wouldn't put $50-$60 on that. Personally. And I know that there are people that like the new Harvest Moon. Some people compare it to Minecraft. I'm like, how? I guess I haven't played it, so I can't understand the logic behind it, but... Yeah, good positivity, Ozzy. I do too. I mean, as long as one world looks like it's actually trying to be a quote-unquote proper Harvest Moon game, and it's actually trying to be good, I'm inclined. I'll be maybe give it a try, especially if they put out a demo. If they put out a demo, hands down, I will give it a try. Like it'll be no cost. Like if it can impress me, I'm willing to give it the chance to try and bring some quote-unquote honor to the Harvest Moon title that it has across the world. Because I feel like that's the reason why the first major title of Story of Seasons on the Switch was a remake of a Nintendo version of the Game Boy Advance title. Because they needed to let people know, in case people didn't know, guys, this is Harvest Moon. This is our game. Come over here. Stop playing that. Come play this. And then to immediately follow up in less than a year a brand new title, which actually the pioneer of Olive Town, which looks really cool. Alright, let's have a look. Take my time! So it's... Oh, I wish I could actually read it. Okay, well, I'll get the jacket. What was I saving up money for? Oh, wait, what? I don't want that. It looks super nice. That looks like a really big breath of fresh air for Harvest Moon style gameplay, honestly. Wait, what's this? Purple, black, cowboy hat, brown cowboy hat, hunting cap. Ooh, that looks so nice. Buy some new clothes. Okay, I think it was... Actually, do I have one? I can check the cooking utensils up in the store. Part of me wants to think it was buying another field, or it was upgrading the house. It was one of those two. Oops, sorry, Selena. I think part of me was thinking to upgrade to buy another field so I can make sure I get the farm I need for the thing. And then upgrade the house afterwards, because once I have more field space, I can just make more money. It's okay, Ramirez, no problem. One of the games I'm going to be playing this month that'll be a brand new experience for me, I think, will be Harvest Moon: Save the Homeland. I've always heard a lot of things about that game, but I never played it because it was a PlayStation 1 or PlayStation 2 title. So I got to play it, but when I found it on the PS4 shop, along with A Wonderful Life Special Edition, I snatched both of those up on a good sale, and now I'm looking forward to playing them. And there might be some good ones, I think, on the PS3 that I want to try, like... What was it called? Innocent Sin or something? The Futuristic Harvest Moon? I've heard about that one. Ah, okay. Part of me wish I could have the headache of school back. At least then I didn't have to worry about the headaches of jobs. No! What are you doing?! Oh my god, stop. What are you doing? Oh my god, stop! Oh, that's I got it confused. The button's confused with a Switch Pro controller for some reason. I was looking at the Innocent. That's what it was. That's why I thought it was. That's a completely different game. Yeah, it kind of sucks. Oh, Owen, looking snazzy. Morning. It's good to prepare lunch to take with you to go mining. You get tired when you're not at the mine. You can be in a lot of trouble. Why are you singing it when you're talking to me like that? Hello. I can't see you behind my own head. Come by and play sometime. I really like seeing you. You can have a flower. You're sweet. Okay, so I think the store... Let me double check and see if there's actually any cooking utensils I don't have since I'm up here. That's why I came here, right? Pretty sure. Where's music? Oh, there it is. Oh, yo, the hubby's up. Oh, that's not our hubby. That's Phoebe. Whoops. Sorry, Phoebe. I called you your dad. Okay. Alright, so I have a cutting board, pot, frying pan, oven, mixing, ice creamer. Okay, so I have all the fridges except one. Part of me thinks I just buy the last fridge and be done with it. But I don't need to waste my money on that right now. Okay, so it definitely wasn't a cooking utensil. I have all of those. Now the game's at that weird spot where now what I need to do is just grow stuff, and it only happens a little bit of time a day. I could just be lame and quickly speed run through it, but that's no fun. I want to actually feel like I'm playing the game. Okay, so let's see how much the house upgrade costs. Because I'm gonna have to go back into town and compare to the by buildings to the farm lot price. Okay, so level 2 house I can afford, and I can build. Okay, so I can do that. But okay, so point of reference, I can't afford the next house. That's good to know. That's good to know. So then I just need to see the price difference to getting maybe what I'm trying to do. Don't chop my neck. Wait, what? 14 hours? I know I've been playing for twice that long at this point. Holy crap. I forgot you could bury the harvest compass in some of these games. I thought that was mostly a Game Boy Advance and DS thing, but I guess they kept it in the big ones too. I didn't know there were speedrun strats for Harvest Moon! Growing up affection points is easily the worst thing to do in this game. That's why I prefer Stardew's method or the casual mode of Story of Seasons. I like that. Not because I need casual mode to do it, but I prefer the casual mode that they installed because I'm a busy person. I don't got time to grind up Harvest Moon style stuff. I prefer having my more bang for my buck. I enjoy it, and I want to be able to enjoy it. I don't want it to feel like a chore, so I'm okay with that. I had no idea. I never would have thought this is the type of game people would speedrun. That's actually really cool. I don't know if I could ever speedrun it. I mean, I'd have to do a lot of studying for it, but I think it's actually really cool that's doable. Hamilton, how are you? Okay, so the river plot, it's 70,000, so I'm halfway there. Okay, okay. Man, these other plots of land are expensive. Okay, okay. I see you. Alright, alright. That shouldn't take me too long to get up. Heck, if I went to the mines, I could probably burn it very quickly. With grinding up the... Well, actually, I don't get as much of money out of the mines as I... So I'll probably have the big farm before the... I'm already halfway there. What do I have in my equipment for tools? Planning to go fishing? I can do that. Oh, that's actually really cool. Yeah, the purple bell was honestly the hardest thing for me. Because it's so slow. Like that was the reason why for a while I was very put off by this game. This particular one. I hate grindy elements in Harvest Moon games. And when it comes to having to grind up friendship points, wait, is this where the little beach is? Yes, it is. I hate that. To me, it just makes it... Yeah, it takes forever. Like, I was always using the Wii Remote, rubbing people like a crazy person. Like, like that. Like that. And as you can see, it took me like 16 parts to do that. And each part was like at least 2 hours or more, so... Baba Boy! You can tell that it took me forever. And that's with actually just not even being picky, finding out who liked what items and giving the easiest people the points. Which ended up being most people that like herbal tea, and the people that like fish. Minus Toby, for me personally, because I want to marry Renee, so I couldn't do that. That made it a little harder. Ah, shoot! The Wii Remote or the herb tea? Oh, wait, I can't charge my fishing rod? Did I not ever upgrade it? I thought for sure I upgraded the fishing rod. Gotta pet the villagers! I will pet all the children and all the adults. Yes, I have. They're really fun. It's like at this point of the Nintendo Wii's like lifespan, at the Wii's lifespan, they wanted to force in all these weird motion sensor player 2 style gimmicks into single player games. And I thought it was really weird. Like Mario Galaxy 2 and somewhat of Mario Galaxy 1 did a decent job of implementing that idea. Rubbing the villagers is so strange. Hold on, sorry about that. I had to make an unpleasant noise with my nose. I don't think anyone wanted to hear that. Fishing is... Oh, shoot. I've been exposed. Really? Fishing? 'Cause the guide I looked up was that the easiest way was to do farming, and to cheat that by keeping, like, half of your crops, or as much of them from one season as you can, don't ship them, and then throw them all in the next season. So that's what I ended up doing. I spent the last 10 days of summer, or however many days I had, of building up all of my stockpile of crops and saving them for the 1st of autumn. Which is why I have so much money right now. I don't know who it is. Come on now. But I never would have thought the... the least amount of shipped items. Okay. Really, though? I was looking at the list, I thought that and the mining was the hardest ones. So I feel like with the proper exploit, mining could probably be done. Clearly it can be done because you can master all of them, I think. 30k? Oh, that's not unfeasible. It's a long time sink, but it's not unfeasible. In a month, that's a lot more doable. It does get good profit, but does sashimi actually count towards that total, or no? Because I thought the food items count as other in this game. Or is that just in some of the newer games? And the games like Stardew Valley? Though it sounds like you two are echoing each other, so I'm assuming that it is the fact that sashimi must count towards fish. It makes sense! Like, it makes perfect sense, but there are some games that just count any food item as other. But I think I don't know. I think this game actually did, I remember, counting certain food items as... brain? Certain food items as produce. Oh, so if there's it's like an exception to the rule type of thing. I see. That does make sense, but it also doesn't make sense. I understand it, but it's weird. It's so weird when I played this in Tree of Tranquility, and it's like, Tree of Tranquility, if I never had enough time to do everything I wanted in a day, and in Animal Parade, I have too much time on my hands and not enough stuff to do in a day. Like, I have to be purposely trying to burn my stamina in order to actually, I don't even know what Baba Booey means. I just love that word, though. It's so funny. I love how Stardew Seasons, like sort of Mineral Town, added the ability to cook multiple items at once. That is such a godsend. Especially how... I do miss the ability to customize what ingredients and what tools and what seasonings you use for the cooking items in that game, but I'll take it over the convenience. It was a beautiful thing, and it's a wonderful little bit of creativity in the original game. Or, sorry, the Game Boy Advance game. I don't know what the original game was like. I've been corrected before that they are not the same, and that's fine. I just don't know. But I'll take the slight less immersive part for convenience in that aspect. Though I will say, I'll always remember the fact that I could use stones to make baked potatoes and Friends of Mineral Town. I'll never forget that. Penguin, aren't you the one who told me that you could just easily buy a bunch of fish, turn them into sashimi, and then just make the profit? Is that how people do that? Is that the strat? I didn't even think of that, because I think you said certain fish automatically net profit when you turn to sashimi. I'm like, that's a pretty strange oversight. Like, I'm cool with it. That's what I did in Rune Factory Frontier, I believe it was. I exploited a thing where you buy the yarn and then you make the yarn into crafting items and you make profit out of it, at the same time raising your crafting stat. Well, if for some reason I don't get it at the end of fall, I'll try doing the fishing strat winter, because I don't want to sit around and not have the game finished so long. I do want to actually try and finish this game someday. Like the same way I want to finish A Wonderful Life someday. I've seen another Wonderful Life finished, the girl version, because the girl version is made for speed and convenience. The boy version is slow and immersive. And I like it, don't get me wrong, but it's slow. But I love the characters, so I put up with it. I really hope that Harvest Moon game gets a remake soon. Even if it's done in the new cutesy style, even if it's done as a remake of the DS version, I'll take it. I love that part of the Harvest Moon world. Plus, you could just throw in the Mineral Town people in there for extras, because that's what they do. Those are so closely tied together, like this. Like, so many of their games were cross-compatible or had cool little secrets. And I loved that. I really hope at some point we get that, like, in the future. Like imagine if you could play, let's say, hypothetically, Story of Seasons, A Wonderful Life, as an example. And then be like, if you have Mineral Town, Story of Seasons, Mineral Town save data on there, it does that cross-compatible thing for Theo. You can buy stuff from Van, or you get the little secret diary entries of the characters of the opposing towns. I thought that stuff was so cool, and I never even got to do it all. But I loved it. I just don't know where my Friends of Mineral Town copy is. I think I have misplaced it. If I can find it, I'd love to try and stream it just for fun. I have the Game Boy Advance. Okay, I think that's all the fish. I just love this series, honestly. Like, there's times where I want to play an action game, there's times I want to play an adventure game or a platformer, but there's always going to be a time, depending on when it is, where I just need to come back to the farm and just relax. And just de-stress from the world. I think we all need that sometimes. And Harvest Moon is definitely one of those games for me. It makes me forget the stressy parts of my life and just have the fun parts. Let me cut these fish too. Why not? It's like, let's just do it. I'm trying to get the field as fast as possible, so I gotta actually work like I mean it. Wait, why did I put the clams in there? I think I want those in the. I think I want those for cooking items later. Also, weird fun fact, Harvest Moon is the only way I knew that something like breadfruit existed. Or it did at one point in history. I don't know if it still exists anymore. I've never heard of it out in the real world. But apparently it existed back in the Bible times. I'm like, that's cool. I didn't know it existed. I thought it was something made up so they could They couldn't be bothered to create wheat. They just created a fruit that turns into wheat. So for those of you that have played them, what's your thoughts on the Rune Factory titles as a whole? Like, I've only really played 3 of them. Number 1, Tides of Destiny, and Frontier. And I want to play 4 on the Switch, but I'm just kind of curious. Wow. I'm so glad that the Rune Factory games, and honestly just Story of Seas, is coming back in full force. They are revived from the dead after, for a long time, thinking that those games would not return to the gaming world again, because I honestly thought that we were never going to see them again. If I have to make a suggestion, if you ever do, I would avoid Frontier as a first entry. It's a rough game for an entry. You have to have a love of the characters to be able to tolerate some of that game's flaws. And I say that in the most loving way possible. Because I love that game in its own way, but in other ways, I hate it to death. And anyone who has played that game knows exactly what I'm talking about. But, if you're more into an RPG combat, I would definitely recommend Tides of Destiny. If you're in for a more traditional experience, the original Rune Factory is actually a decent place to start, if a bit rough at the beginning is in the RPG element. Oh, really? I definitely want to play Frontier again. Like, if I have some time this month, I want to record. I want to record videos for it. I know Let's Plays aren't really popular anymore, but for the consistency of the fact that I want to do it, I want to finish it. I want to go back to that game, well, both of those games technically, and I want to finish them. I don't want to leave them undone. It's a big pet peeve of mine of starting stuff and not finishing it, especially for that. So I truly, truly want to go back to those games and start them again. Or, sorry, pick up where I left off. The original is definitely a very good place to start. I have not played 2, 3, or 4, so and everyone says that the series just got better as it went on. I will say that the first Rune Factory game is rough in the RPG half of it, in my opinion. This is just me. Other people might disagree with me, but I felt like grinding was rough because you needed to forge things with monster drops, but it was kind of hard to get monster drops in that game because the monster drops were so rare. So what you'd end up doing, rather than getting the item drops to naturally upgrade your equipment and swords and stuff, you'd end up accidentally level grinding and not needing it, because in the first game, as long as you leveled up too much, you were golden. You didn't have to worry about being over or under. You could deal with just the basic starting equipment that you can buy. You didn't have to forge the super cool stuff, which is what was a disappointing part of it. But it was literally their first entry into a Harvest Moon Life Sim RPG crossover, and it shows its ambition, and I do love it for that. I just wish there was an easy way to replay it other than just the original DS. I'd love to see that game get a remake, or just see like a virtual console or something release or whatever. But I would recommend it for anyone that's a Harvest Moon fan, because it's got, the first one for sure has a lot of good Harvest Moon love. I love the girls in it. Most of the guys are pretty cool too, and the story is pretty decent. The weird thing is I find with Rune Factory games, I don't feel as compelled to replay them or to keep playing after the plot is over compared to actual Harvest Moon games. It's really weird, despite the fact that you would think Harvest Moon games have less content in them. It's strange. I don't understand why. And honestly, Rune Factory 1 and Rune Factory Frontier are like parallel games. Like, you start with Rune Factory 1, and then Frontier is more or less a sequel. And it's the sequel plot and character-wise. Obviously, because you can choose to end your adventures as a character in that game, it's left open-ended. But like, man, I feel like no Rune Factory game has ever properly gotten the perfect balance of all the gameplay elements they try to do. Like, the first one is a great Harvest Moon game, but a very poor RPG adventure in terms of gameplay execution. But I got what they were trying to do. I obviously I haven't seen 2, 3, or 4, so I can't speak on those. Rune Factory Frontier, a great balance of both, but then some additional features and implements ruined that game from a casual standpoint. So it's held back by that, but visually it's great, especially for the Wii. And then Tides of Destiny, an amazing RPG for a great combat, really fun and enjoyable, but the element is the most backseat the series has ever been. So it's like, if I can get a combination of the farming elements of Frontier without the weird gimmicks, and the combat elements and dungeon style of Tides of Destiny, we'd have a perfect Rune Factory game to me. Maybe Rune Factory 5 will be that, I don't really even know. It could be. Exactly, and honestly, Rune Factory does a pretty good job of establishing characters in that way. Like, it doesn't do a bad job, but because you're so used to doing that on the side of an RPG adventure, even if it's just one that takes place in your town or whatever, depending on the game, obviously. It makes it kind of weird. It's, like, the balance is hard to strike, because they're such very striking genres. Rune Factory does it good, but it could do it better. And I really hope Rune Factory 5, and this is if 2, 3, and 4 didn't already do it. I haven't played those, so I'm trying to be fair and not judge too harshly. But hopefully Rune Factory 5 truly got that balance. Yes, we're getting a Rune Factory game, a Harvest Moon game, well, sorry, quote-unquote Harvest Moon, and a Story of Seasons game all in the same year. It's going to be a good year, hopefully, for the farming sim fans. And we had remakes this year, 2 remakes. Rune Factory 4 Special Edition, which I heard was a very good remake. And some people say a good entry point to the series. And of course, Mineral Town's remake, which I am loving that. I can't put that down. Like, the only reason I'm not playing that instead of this right now is because I left the game at my mom's house by mistake when I was over there yesterday. Like I said, I will have it by this weekend, so we will be streaming it again. Sorry. And see, look at it. See, it's been 15 minutes. I'm not even done with the first game day. So we're doing one more game day. And I'm going to mostly be mining in that one, because otherwise I'll be here all night. This was only meant to be a short, casual stream. And what I love about the Harvest Moon community is it's weird. It's like, I always thought this. Now, before I started streaming Harvest Moon games, because I've always played them. Like, those of you that have followed me from YouTube, where I was looked at as one of the quote-unquote big Harvest Moon Let's Players, at least in my time, I was known for Harvest Moon content, and I was always doing Harvest Moon Let's Plays. I had some of the longest running ones that was consistently uploaded of certain Harvest Moon games. I'm just going to ship these fish, by the way. I don't want to cut any more fish. It's only oh, there's a lot of them. It's fine. It's going to be fine. I don't have time to cut them all tonight. It's fine. I'll lose a little bit of profit. It's okay. But, what was I saying? What was I saying? My brain stopped. I hate it when I get sidetracked. Hopefully I remember in a minute. Oh, yeah, I remember now. At first I thought that, like, the Harvest Moon genre is so weird and obscure, and it just hits a niche audience. And you never see a lot of big people talking about it or playing it online, on YouTube, or on Twitch. So I figured it was, like, a weird, dead genre in terms of streaming. And I just love it whenever I stream, almost every time. Or at least a consistently strong amount of times. When I stream Harvest Moon games, or anything of that particular genre, I get people that show up, and I meet new people, and it's really, really fun. I have 71 herbal teas. What? When? I love meeting new people that are drawn together with such a, like, this. Like, that's, like, most people say all fandoms are bad, but I honestly think the Harvest Moon, Rune Factory, / you know, all the sub-branches, they're a community that I never see toxic. I never see angry. I never see waifu wars over which is the cutest bachelor or bachelorette. It's just all nice civil fun, and I love that. I love that people feel like the community is super chill, and it's super nice, and I love it. And it's probably because it's not as big as that. And I love meeting new people through stream and YouTube videos because of it. I love that. I got desensitized to it for a while because I just wasn't expecting when I played them on YouTube for me to get any traction. Because I don't say this to brag or anything. It's just storytelling for those of you who don't. Oh. All right, I gotta go to the store and buy new food. But apparently, for a very long time, I don't know if I still am. I haven't looked in a while. I'm not that weird on it. I was the #1 searched Let's Player for the gameplay for Harvest Moon Tree of Tranquility. Like, it was the most searched one. I was #1 in the searches for a long time for that game. Because I guess not a lot of people played it, and mine was the most clean and concise, I guess. So it's just weird to think about that. So I met a lot of people through it. And I feel like I tried to stay humble for it, because to me, it was just about meeting people, having a good time, and sharing a common interest. Oh, okay, that's understandable. Sorry, I didn't mean to gloss over what you said, Fails. But, honestly, I'm not even super far into, Friends of Mineral Town yet, in the grand scheme of things. I'm only part way through. I think I just started the summer of year 2, so I still have a long way to go. I haven't even gotten married yet, so I still have a good portion of the game to enjoy. So, but it's always good to come back to some of the classics. He can't English. He can't even do the to be verb. What? See. Then maybe that explains why when I commented on the artwork he did of Aqua, he didn't actually respond, and maybe it's because he can't understand what I'm saying. And I thought of that. I feel like that would make requesting a commission from him very difficult, though, because I don't speak the same language. That sounds really cool. Like, I've never been in the speedrunning community for any game at all. I used to follow some speedrunners, like, or people that ended up doing speedrunning on and off as a hobby. Like, I used to follow I still follow him, Peacold Patty on Twitch, and he used to speed run Matilda Castilda and A Link to the Past. And I followed him for a while. Well, I didn't follow him for that. I watched his stuff, but I never was big into speedrunning themselves. Mostly because it's like I get more attached to the player rather than the game, and most people have a difficulty interacting or entertaining or themselves when they're trying to speedrun. At least of what I've seen. I'm not going to say that as a generalization because there's lots of people, but personally, that's just kind of what I've like. I don't know if I would ever get into it myself, but that definitely is really cool though. I like the speedrunning community. They always seem pretty chill overall. It's not like the Smash community. Yes, sorry, I don't know if I got cut out or not. I was saying it's not like it's the Smash community. It's like as people who probably watch me on here can say, when you have to focus and when you're definitely trying to do that, it's really hard to be entertaining or focus on the chat. Like if the game is too intensive of your senses, it is really hard to do that. I have that trouble on certain games too, especially if they're blind games that really suck me in. Like Harvest Moon is always the type of games I like to stream when I really just want to hang out with whoever is watching. Like, I love to socialize in that way. That's why I always look forward to Harvest Moon Month, because I know the majority of my viewers, and I mostly refer to the viewers from YouTube, because my Twitch followers are only 85, but like YouTube was at its peak almost 2,000. I don't really know what it's doing as much now. I mostly re-upload streams there and try to edit down streams for episodes. I want to try streaming on both locations. Or something like that. But, I just enjoy socialization that is... Wait, when is it open? That is, streaming Harvest Moon style games. Because now that there's so many, different, types of games that copy it, or have tried to improve on it, like say like Stardew, for example. Like Stardew, Story of Seasons, Rune Factory. It's just easier to say Harvest Moon games than it is to individually call out every single one of those. Also, why not? Is it in my inventory? I don't remember. Wait, where the heck? What? Cranberries? I didn't know cranberries were in this game. Oh, that's right. I never got to fall. Yeah, I can imagine, because it looks like a lot of this game is. Oh, I didn't even talk to Renee. I'm such a bad boyfriend. Did we say yes to dating? I don't actually remember. I think we did. Man, I come into her house and not even come and say hello to her first thing in the morning. Sorry, I was too busy thinking of Ellie. Okay, where is... Oh, here we go. I love the details in this game where you can just change the clothes. And the other characters' clothes also change. Oh my gosh, yes, so many loading screens, so many cutscenes. The only thing I never really liked about these characters' designs is how massive their hands and feet are compared to the rest of their proportions. Well, their heads are also massive in proportion. But like, yeah, the loading screens are long. I don't understand why this game, for its loading screen icon, chose a flashing white dot. Like, why? What is it supposed to symbolize? Does it symbolize something? Is it supposed to be Finn that's flying behind me? Is that supposed to be what the flashing dot is? Yeah, I'm definitely thinking about it once I get the information I need. I need to actually get reference works for the other character I was going to have done Because one of them would just involve a picture of Aqua with another character, and the other one would be just a single shot of the character that I want to have Aqua drawn with. But I didn't want to try and speak about it too much until I actually had all the information. But yeah, but I don't understand why the game chose a flashing white dot as the loading dot. I really wish that the characters... I don't think they need to make the world smaller, because I honestly really don't think that's the problem with this. I think it is the fact that... And you're not even slow in the grand scheme of things. There's so much map to traverse to get anywhere. I don't think it needs fast travel, but I'm like, there has to be a balance. I wasn't sure if there was something I was missing with the loading screens or something. Because I'm not perfect with detail. Okay, Duke and Nugget. Okay, so they're all fed. That's good. Anyway, what was your idea, Ramirez? You didn't finish explaining. Going in and out of the house is rough. There is pseudo fast travel. I did not. What is this? The speed. People say the joke, but the literal speedrunner strats. I didn't know this game had speedrunner strats. Okay, so cranberries. Green for jam. I've never heard of cranberry jam. Well, I mean, okay, it's probably the canned stuff you see. Wow, I'm already almost out of fridge space. What? I forgot how small the fridges are in this game. Okay, so let me really quickly boil up my tea, and then go to the mine. And then we're gonna spend... Probably... Well, actually, I should go walk around. Should I run around down here? Oh, Ramirez, you don't have to... Oh, the circus side quest. Oh, I missed my chance to get the ingredients early for the hippo's vegetable pizza, so I have to wait till spring to get potatoes again. I'm like, oh... I was so disheartened when I found that out. Because unless you already know in advance, which I did for the bell, but not for the circus, I wasn't prepared. Like, I could pay. I appreciate the offer, Ramirez. I mean, unless you just wanted to be the translator and then he sends me the bill or something. I assume he takes money through PayPal, or something like that. Because I can always pay through PayPal. Let's... No. He doesn't take PayPal? It's like so scared. Fear. No. No. Is it like a cash app or something? Or what is it? What's it called? There's other things. Like those cash sending apps or website or something. That's kind of like PayPal. What is that? What is that called? Unless you paid him with physical money, like with a check or something, or something like that. I really wish the stream quality would stop cutting out. The broadcaster is a little rough. I haven't been down in this mine in a while. I mostly just go to the mountain mine. Oh. What would be the American equivalent of that? Would that be what's that called? Would it be like a money order? Or I'm not actually sure. If it's not a money order, I'm not even sure exactly what you're describing. I mean, I understood what you described, but I don't know if there's an American equivalent to what you're describing to me. Money order does kind of make sense, because that does sound complicated. Is that just a normal thing that of how you guys can send money in Mexico, or what? Or am I just really dumb? Am I just dumb? I'm probably really dumb, honestly. Oh, shoot. Ah! I'm making him scream. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm listening intently. Hey! This freaking mole. Where is Lesteros? Oh, right here. I wonder what was on floor 10. Looks suspicious. I haven't played it in so long. Oh, okay. In the realm of the internet, there's always a way to send people money. There's always ways to get money. This mine is so strangely laid out. Oh my god. The floor's a mess. Okay, I have to get across somehow. Oh, nope, never mind. How many floors it took? It took me up 2 floors? I'm back here again. Has Pablo never had commissions from a foreigner before? I was going for that, but I'm like, I was not precise enough for that. I don't think so. I really do like Pablo's art style. I've been meaning to check out his page again just to kind of see what other types of arts he's done. I looked at a couple of his pictures after I was tagged in the commission photo, but I have not really looked too much into it since then. And I've been meaning to. For the longest time, my notifications were always blowing up whenever Pablo's picture of Aqua got a like or a retweet. And I'm like, it wasn't my artwork, even though it was my character. I wish I could have created art for my own character. I have no artistic talent. So, like, it was really cool and nice to see all these other people in the world, even if they don't know anything about the character, we're actually seeing Aqua, and it was super cool. And I know in the more mainstream of medias now, like with animes and all that, Aqua's not even a unique name. And when I created her years ago as a kid, I never really intended her to be like ultra unique. To me, I'd never heard of a character called Aqua. I thought I was doing something kind of interesting. She's named after water. She's a water person, but the word's not water, you know. But as a kid, I thought that was clever, and as an adult, I realized not really. But even if the name's nothing special, the character is special to me, even if she looks like most other characters that end up being called that in the first place. She's not unique, but she's unique to me. Oh, it's a black pearl. Give me that. Ooh, purple wonderfuls. I need to get the one. I don't know how far I should go before I should start mining for the wonderfuls. I never know in the water mine, because I don't, or watery cave, because I actually don't even know how far the watery cave goes down. This looks like a jackpot. One mine I ever actually conquered was the Magical Melody Mines. I think I got to the bottom of the lake cave once in Magical Melody years ago. And that's a game I want to play again, for sure. Poison gas. Watery caves go to floor 50. Oh, thank you, Penguin. Have you ever seen her artwork before, Penguin? I shared it in Discord a while back. My sister's what's her YouTube name? Chummy. Chummy is actually making artwork of Aqua right now. I'll definitely share it when it's done. Oh my god! Don't hit the wall. I don't think I've ever been to the bottom of the watery cave. Wait, maybe I did once. And I was like, wow, that's it? And I started walking back up. Because it was just a fishing spot, and I didn't have a high enough level fishing rod to catch anything. So if I go to 50, any floor that's just giving me a lot of wonderfuls is really all I need. Did the host go through? Let me have a look. I can't always see it because I have my chat bubble covering it up. Yes, it did. Hello, everybody. Also, welcome back, Mute. It's nice to see you again. Welcome to the stream, Manu. The stream's been going pretty good so far. I was planning on playing, oh, he's gone. My brain paused again, it's getting late, of Story of Seasons some more, but the game card's missing, so we chose to a different game. Also, welcome to the stream as well, Court. We have a lot of Baba Boy. That's true. Oh, I missed the mole. So, I figured, you know what, we'll play this. I felt like myself and a lot of people out there needed a good distraction from how stressful social media has been, without actually flat out saying exactly why, because I'm pretty sure everyone knows. So I'm like, you know what? Cozy farming is the best type of stuff to play when you need to... Oh, I got through it. When you need to just de-stress and zone out of the real world, go into a world that's way more fun. Oh, and hello, Kane. I did not see you show up. Or you just did now. Oh my goodness, there's so many people in here now. I feel obligated to play a bit longer now. This is actually really good. Like I was saying earlier, like I never actually had played this one as much when I was younger, because I didn't actually know it existed. Because like I was saying earlier in the stream, like I actually thought this was a ROM hack for the longest time. I didn't think it was real, and then I looked it up on eBay once. Like, oh wow, it's actually real. And I just never had real life time to play it because I got it right before I started actually full time working. And because of how stressed I was working back then, it was one of the first full-time jobs I had. I didn't have time to play it, and it made me sad. So now here I am as an adult. Now that I have an excuse to be able to actually play through it at whatever pace. Streaming is a great way to do that. It is longer, it is slower paced, but it's still a very chill time, and I love it for that. Like, I don't mind it being longer as long as it feels like it's moving forward. And this one is definitely a bit more than farming, I agree. Maybe since there's so many, I'll do one more day after this one's over. Because I was just going to do this day and one other day. Oh, that's not good. Maybe I'll just PayPal you, Ramirez. PayPal converts. All you'd have to do is just find a way to deposit the money into something. Oh, have a good night, Mute. Thank you for dropping in. And thank you for everyone else also dropping in. I'm not used to plugging myself that well or promoting at all, so I'll go ahead and get it in the most awkward and most down-to-earth way possible. So I have the socials are underneath the chat, as you can probably see them on the screen. I think I have links underneath in the description. I haven't touched the descriptions for my stream in so long. There should be a link for my Discord down there. We're all really... Oh no, that's wonderful! I missed it. We're a really good chill group there in the Discord, so if anyone's welcome to join that as well. What was it? My brain stopped. I didn't get to the point where I was trying to do. I ended up plugging the socials. I hate plugging myself. I really do. But it's like, for the people that actually do want to learn that stuff, I feel like I need to get the social awkwardness out of the way, because I'm very socially awkward with new people. Ooh, is that Mithril? Or sorry, Rare Ore. Sorry. Not Mithril. Like every other Harvest Moon game calls it. Ahead of the plugging. But I'm doing what's called, well, not what's called, what I'm calling, which I guess not the only person who thought of this, which, not surprising, is like I'm doing my channel's Harvest Moon month, where I play a bunch of different Harvest Moon and Harvest Moon similar games like Story of Seasons, Rune Factory, Stardew Valley. Why am I hitting this? Well, I'm already devoted to it now. Throughout the month with different types of games, so if that interests you, I'll probably be playing them mostly on the weekends all month long, so if that interests anybody, that all information is there for everybody. So now I've got the awkward plugging out of the way, let me get back to actually, you know, talking about the game, which, honestly, I don't even know if I've been talking about it that much. It's mostly been talking with everyone else, which is, like I was saying, the best part of, oh, I'm about to die. And the only items I have are mushrooms and tea. But that's fine, I actually need to get it out of here soon. If I could just go back to floor 20. This poison gas is killing me. Oh my god. Yes, it is definitely better. Keep getting poisoned. Okay, so what items do I... Oh, put it away, please. Where's my... Okay, here we go. I just eat a bunch of mushrooms. This is what I usually do. This game just hands you mushrooms like crazy. Like, why make real food when I can just eat a bunch of cave mushrooms all day? Cave and field mushrooms. Oh no, I do know the Story of Seasons and the Harvest Moon are the same. Or, sorry, depending on your type of Harvest Moon in question, they are the same. But, there we go, my frames disappeared for a second. I always say it that way for the uninformed so I don't have to give them a whole long spiel as to... Which, actually, Harvest Moon is no longer Harvest Moon, it's now Story of Season. The new Harvest Moon is, you know, that kind of spiel. Because I feel like I go through that spiel at least once a stream. Or once a Harvest Moon stream, anyway. Wait, what? You don't have to give me free art? I feel bad. Especially when I literally can pay that easily. Let's see, where did... What am I doing? I zoned out. I was reading the chat, and then I completely forgot what I was doing. Even though the fact I'm in the cave, my mission is to smash rock, and I completely forgot to smash rock. I actually probably should hit the regular rocks, too. Not just one... Oh my gosh! The poison gas is in full force. As long as I don't hit the sickness gas... I really hate the sickness gas. I'm a rich Bubba Boy. Oh my god, the poison gas is super aggressive. I'm just gonna end on this floor, and I'm just gonna get whatever the heck I can get. Because the end of the game day is basically here. Because this is when I usually call it night. I never go to bed in a Harvest Moon game at 6 p.m. Except in this one. I'm not having good luck. Oh god, I'm about to die. One more thing and I'm dead. Or two more things, whichever. Okay. Oh, no, I wanted to go to the first floor. The sickness sleepy gas super sucks. It does. Because it doesn't just wear off. You have to get medicine. How many items did I end up getting? Okay, I got 1 gold ore, 1 rare ore, 2 rock salts, 3 blue wonderfuls, 11 green wonderfuls, and 13 purple. Wow, that's actually not bad for one trip. So I don't know if this is the optimal strat for mining stuff or not, but what I usually do is I just throw a bunch of wonderfuls into the refine at once and reload till I get at least half or slightly more, maybe slightly under. Why is Hamilton standing out in the rain? Oh my god. There we go, the frames are back. I hate it when it does that. With the new OBS, I'm not as aware when it goes wrong. So I apologize if there's like some cutting. The internet's just not very good tonight. Like, the signal is pretty bad. I don't know if there's a storm or something, or what. I hate that timing when it comes to sickness. You always get sickness in the worst possible times, and you can't take care of yourself. So we're not going to make any money today, but I'm going to save up the wonderfuls, and we're going to make bank later. Wow, actually, why didn't I think of that? I always just start refining once they have like 20 to maybe 30. But that's just usually because when I was earlier on, I needed the money as quick as possible because I kept buying everything. I didn't have a real game plan with my money in this game. I put them down here. At least I know I have the optimal strat. What's this? Oh, it's a pearl. What's the bottle? Oh, it hits medicine. Boldelizer, or... is it Boldelizer? What? How do you say that? Oh my god. I've been calling it Bulgilizer for the last 15, 20 years of my life, and I'm only just now realizing it's Bodygizer. I'm only just now realizing that. I'm literally in shock. I have never realized it's Bodygizer. Why did I never know this? Why did I not know this? I feel so dumb. My regulars and new people have all seen me make the biggest fool of myself in a while. I hate my bad pronunciation sometimes. I can't believe I've never realized that. I feel so dumb. It's like I never saw the second I in Bodygizer. And now that I've said it, I would never be able to say it the old way again unless I'm trying to. Also, these mushrooms really sell for a lot once you get a whole bunch of them in your pockets. I don't know what I've been needing it for yet, but I've been saving the rock salt. I'm assuming I need it for something down the road. Alright. I think it's probably mostly just for cooking. Oh my god, what are these? I forgot I had these maps. I meant to do some research on what they were, and I never did. And, okay, so the map of fire. I think I did the map of fire. I think the map of bonds. I don't know if I did that one, and I know I didn't do these three because they were brand new. They don't look like maps to me. They look like square tablets. The map of mirrors, map of splash, and the map of droplet. The maps are iffy. I want to say the map of droplet has something to do with the water cave, but I don't actually know. Map of splash, I really don't know. Unless, of course, there's a spot on the beach somewhere where that means. That's what my logic would tell me. Map of mirrors, I have no idea at all what that could mean. I don't know what map of bonds is, but I don't know if I've done that one. I only know I've done the map of fire. And the map of fire is just... Oh, why is the camera buzzing? That doesn't normally do that. Droplet map is the bottom of water. Man, if I had known that, I would have went all the way and brought it with me. Oh, well. Maybe I'll do that in this game's tomorrow. Just so you know, I get it out of the way. Because why not? You have to have the map on you, yes, for it to work. I actually don't remember. And I don't mind if it's technically spoiled. If I was gonna look it up to anyway, it's being spoiled is, at the very least, you guys see my genuine reactions to what it is. So I don't mind being told those type of things. Personally. That's not terrible, considering what I shipped. Okay, I had a feeling I had to have the map on me. Not just owned. There's that seizure-inducing loading screen. Okay, now I actually need to water crops again, though. Vacation day's over. Time to water the plants again. Okay, so we'll do that one more time for the last game day. And then I will probably call it for the night. I should say, for people who were new, I don't know who all was still watching that is new. I mean, I could be wrong. I don't know. I'm just... Sometimes the view counts are wrong. But on the off chance, I'll just say this. For anyone who is not following the Discord for the stream schedule, that's where I usually put it. Just because not enough people follow my Twitter for me to warrant putting it on Twitter as well, because hardly anyone follows my Twitter in the broad scheme of things. But the stream schedule, I plan on playing Among Us on Saturday night. On Sunday night, I believe I was going to play this again. But now that I've played it this week, I might change it to a different Harvest Moon. I think Save the Homeland. I'm not sure. And then Monday will be Story of Seasons again. That's the schedule for this week. Yeah, my usual stream days are Saturday, Sunday, and Monday because of my work schedule. Tonight we're just streaming because I just wanted to play. The Baba Booey Bacteria. I'll probably have to look up the rest of the maps. I'll just, like, getting another one done will be nice. Cross it off the list. I don't think the loading screens are honestly as long in this game, though, as they are in Tree of Tranquility. Tree of Tranquility's loading screens are terrible. Like, you grow used to them, but they're still terrible. Like, really terrible. I've been so used to ignoring the animals because in Story of Seasons, I'm so far along with their care, I just need to feed them and I don't need to keep doing anything else. So I had to get back onto brushing the horse so I could ride the horse. Also, the horse seems very pointless in this game, considering you could ride literally any animal. So, I don't really know what the point of the horse is itself, other than the horse races. Which, actually, I don't even think you need your own horse for the horse races in this game. They are shorter. What console am I playing on? I am technically playing on the Wii U. So that's why there's the weird side borders. It's not on the Wii. I'm playing it off the Wii channel, off of a Wii U. So it's not emulated, and I'm using like a real Pro controller. So yeah, it's like the ostrich completely outclasses the horse. At least it did in Tree of Tranquility. So I just assumed it was the same here. Are these ready to pick? Oh, no, they're not. Probably tomorrow. Spinach usually takes 5 days in most games. It's weird that, like in the Harvest Moon games, the fall is always my favorite season, but my favorite crops are always in summer. That's kind of why I like how Stardew Valley does it. Like, I kind of like the crops for both summer and fall in those games. Stardew Valley does some weird, and I like that for it. I normally play with the Wii remote and nunchuck as well, but I don't know. When I bought this controller, I wanted to try it out and see if certain games feel better. Oh, shoot. I did the wrong one. Feel better with, stop. What are you doing? Feel better with the controller, and elements of it do, but my muscle memory is ingrained into the Wii remote and nunchuck format, so I'm always seeing the wrong buttons. I'm starting to get used to it, though. That makes me wonder. Weirdly enough, because, like, that's the thing. That's something I've always regretted about the Harvest Moon series, or felt bad about, is the fact that there's so many... I both love it and hate it. That there was a lot of secrets in the Harvest Moon games, because... Oh, Cosmos. It's... The games are so undocumented. Like, for example... I don't even know what half of the things are real and fake in Harvest Moon: A Wonderful Life. For example, like, there's been rumors going on in that game for years that you can recruit any wild animal to be a pet if you befriend a certain person enough. And I'm like, there's no way to fact check it. I mean, there's obviously no physical proof that that's true, so that it probably isn't true. I'm a little gullible sometimes, but like, I love the fact that the game has so much... The games are so undocumented that they have an unnatural element of mystery to them. So it's like, you can't really tell what's fact in Harvest Moon and what isn't unless you've seen it with your own eyes. I kind of like that. Even with the world of the internet as it is, there is so much stuff that is or isn't proven and documented on these games. Understandable, Ramirez. You have a good night, man. No one ever proved it. I always thought the Chihuahua was the only believable one. The only one I ever got to prove that was true was the cat. From Lady Romana. And you have to do that by chapter 2, I believe. Because the cat I did prove, because I did actually, well, for myself, because I did actually physically do it. Also, I never ever figured out in A Wonderful Life what the gift tools were for. Like, I know Romana's watering can in that game was to help boost the growth of trees, but I never knew what any of the other ones did, like the strange and the weird farming equipment. I never figured it out because no guide ever tells me. Like, I've tried. Also, what am I doing? I meant to go over to the phone and call Taylor. I love finding things. Yeah, the cat is true. Let's see. Alright, do I have rice planted in the ground? I think so. Pumpkin? Pumpkins fall in this game? Huh. I already planted my crops, so I'm pretty good on what I have. Wait, honeydew? Oh, hold on. He's just got the different seasons listed here. Taylor, why are you doing this to me? 3 to 5 days. 3 days perfectly for cosmos. Rose seeds. Chrysanthemum seeds. I love the phone thing. They make you never lose stamina? Huh. To be fair, I could never tell if because honestly, I've never in A Wonderful Life ever passed out in that game. I've never seen it happen through general gameplay. Like, I don't know if it probably is possible, but I've never, through just natural gameplay, even when I don't eat food, other than the annoyance of him standing around and like leaning over to catch his breath or when he's hungry, I have never once ever seen the Harvest Moon character in A Wonderful Life ever pass out. I've never seen it. So I'm like, the energy penalty feels moot when I've never even seen the consequences. The phone is so good. I love that so much. Also, I don't know why I didn't just order feed the other day through the phone. I should have just done that. I didn't need to run all the way over there to Renee's house. I mean, I did anyway because she's my girlfriend. She lives over there. But, like, I didn't need to. Also, how do I whistle again? There we go. Come over here, whichever. Yo, Pinecone, let's go. Let's go, Pinecone. I love that you can, like, get that off the screen. Thank you. Oh, so you can't pass out. I had a feeling that was impossible. Yes, gives me a chance to meet Renee again. Yes. Because I wasn't sure for a while when I was playing this earlier on, but at this point I've ultimately decided for the stream playthrough, I'm going to be marrying Renee. Though Candace is a very close second. I love her so much. She's so cute. But like literally, it's in the name. Rem and Renee. It's perfect. It's like there you go. Sorry, Toby, but you know, I got to do it to you. I had to do it to him. Those animations are pretty bad punishment. Also, I noticed like a soft block when it comes to those animations. If you trigger a certain animation with running out of stamina, as the clock turns to midnight, you can be locked in that animation forever. The fishery? What? Why is she at the fishery? Came all the way here for nothing. I didn't even realize she was at the fishery. I didn't even look at tracker, despite the fact that it's all over the screen. Also, it takes so long to just jump on. I'm better off just calling the whistle. Also, I missed an item, and I gotta get up and down, up and down. Renee was my casual choice at Tree of Tranquility, and for the Let's Play I was doing, I didn't get to marry her yet, but I did a poll years ago, and it was Maya who I was going for through the poll, because a lot of people voted on it at the time. Oh, the ranch is closed on Wednesday. She loves Toby. No, she loves me! Toby can shove off. Also, it's a shame that this was one of the last Harvest Moon games to implement rival marriages. I'm pretty sure they were in this thing still. I know they were Tree of Tranquility, for sure. Candace is adorable, though. She's such a cutie. I said this in the previous stream about Harvest Moon's, the previous Harvest Moon stream. It's so weird that my track record with real girls, in terms of personality, are never what I go after in the Harvest Moon games. It's so weird that that's how it is. Like, I never go after the same girl, like the same type of girl I've had in real life. Why is it that way? Also, oh my god, she's in harmonica. Did she just warp to the ranch? I was gonna throw a fit. Like, why would you... I don't understand the Japanese, man. Why would you not want to see characters develop? But then again, I have something part of me tells me the part of the game for the Japanese is just the gameplay. I'm like, man, that's yeah, it's a good part of the game, but like, I never change it to my winter clothes or my fall clothes. Right, where's Renee? Girl, where are you, girl? Where are you hiding at? Over here at the dock? Hide there. I can't see you behind the flag. I love fall! Oh, well, she's talking about marriage now. I've always wanted to get married ever since I was young. Okay. To live happy, to have a family together happily. What about you, Rem? Oh, we're at that stage. Okay, well, flowers? Here you go. Rival kids. Yes, rival kids. Rival kids are so adorable. I have never seen them in my own natural playthroughs, though I never got to that point. Part of me wants to boot up Tree of Tranquility sometime just to see how far I... Wait, oh, that's Jin. Candace. Oh, my throat hurts. Renee and I are friends at heart. Dang, we're 8 out of 10. To be with Kathy? Kathy's fun. She's a cool girl. Though when it comes to Harvest Moon based girls, I always gotta stay loyal to my girl Celia. She's like, out of all the girls, like, I pick the same style of girl. Is it bothering you? You know what? Oh, okay, thank you. Actually, I don't even need to go anywhere. So, I mean, you can just hang here. You can stand out in front of the town hall. You can poop on the steps. I mean, I don't care. I'm gonna go mining. Bye! Bye, Pinecone. Have a good day! Bye, have a good time! Wait, hold on. I want to change my clothes first. Let's go. Hold on. You can poop on Hamilton's porch later. Do I know how to trigger a rival marriage in this one? If it is like Tree of Tranquility, you have to get both... Sorry, I feel like I'm spitting. I'm sorry. Marriage is at 9 hearts with the feather? Okay. I always thought... Most of them were 8 hearts. I always like, why would you... You think you just need to max it. But, rival marriages are triggered when you get both the guy and the girl of the rival marriage to 3 hearts after... the 2nd year, I want to say? Or is it just once they get 3 hearts? I know in Tree of Tranquility, that was that, and then if you saw their cutscenes, you were doomed. So that's why I never befriend Toby. Because he can't take my lady. That would be a shame to lose someone you're trying to woo just because you ended up being too good of friends with your rival. Seems a little whack. Okay, what do I have in my... Oh, wow. I didn't come here for the inventory. I came here to change my clothes. Oh! Okay. For some reason, I definitely... Why is that red? Oh, because I'm wearing it. That's winter. Oh, cool. I like that. Wait, can I wear multiple? I can. Wait, when did I get this? Did someone give it to me? I want to say someone gave it to me. Brown jacket. Blue. Oh, I like the blue jacket. Warm vet. Ooh, I like that. You know what? I'm gonna go with that one. I actually, that's that kind of style. I like that in real life. So I kind of, I like the fashion options on here. What's on my shirt? I can't see it. What are those shoes? I love them. They're yellow and blue. Also, I didn't empty out my inventory. Whoops! But I don't need that many inventory spots for the mines. So yeah, if was Tree of Tranquility 3 hearts? I thought for sure it was 3 hearts of Tree of Tranquility. Where did Pinecone go? Excuse me? Did you go in the house? No one say you couldn't. Get back outside! Why'd you go inside? You smell like the outside. Anyway, what was I saying? Was I saying anything important? I don't think I was. I got a ticket to ride. Oh, what? Whoa, hold on. I didn't know there was herbs over here. Give me those. Did he just run? He just ran toward that on his own. That's nice. I didn't know you can auto run towards things. Anyway, oh, I was just talking about the Harvest Moon girls. Yeah, my favorite one has always been Celia. But despite the fact that I didn't play the game a lot, mostly because playing the game wasn't fun, despite the fact that I like the characters, I really like, as a second best for Harvest Moon Girls, Julia from Island of Happiness. I think that's what it was. It disconnected me from my own chat! What? The heck is that? Like, people don't talk about the characters from Sunshine Islands that much in Island of Happiness, but they're good characters. And it was the first time you could actually see the characters from Mineral Town actually having married the characters, and you could actually date the opposing protagonists, which I think is actually a really cool idea. It's just a shame that that game sucks. To me, I like what it tried to do, but just in my opinion, it just executed it all so terribly, in my opinion. I don't know if anyone shares that opinion. That is my opinion. Is that Island of Happiness is a bad game from a gameplay standpoint. It's a fine game from just like a general game standpoint, but like I feel like Harvest Moon games, or Rune Factory games, and not so much Story of Seasons. There haven't been that many of them officially a Story of Season. They always seem to have a gimmick. They all have gimmicks now. Like, and some of them are good, and some of them are bad. And a lot of them lean on the bad side. And for me, Sunshine Islands, Island of Happiness, sorry, I never know which one is which. Island of Happiness's weather-based farming and cloudy, weathery skies, extra water, less water, that stuff killed the fun for me on my second year. I got through the whole first game's year, and then the second year destroyed me in terms of, like, wanting to do things. Like, the game would throw 3 tornadoes at me at once, my animals would get sick or die, and, like, it just became a miserable time. Despite the fact how much I loved the characters and the world building. I loved it. But it made it so hard. It made it so hard to just simply enjoy. And it was so sad. Because I wanted to like it. And I never asked for it, I just was gifted to it for Christmas one year. Because I liked Harvest Moon. I did. And it was a nice break from trying to gain back all my progress in Harvest Moon DS by accidentally deleting the game. Because it's had an error when it saved and I lost all my data. So it was hard to play it again. True. Heck, they even had a freaking Cave Boy, Jump Boy in, like, the weird game. Part of me wants to try to go back and play it again, just for the heck of it. And then just post update pictures in Discord and just show it off. Part of me wonders. I don't know if I ever will. I might crack it open. You know what? Maybe after stream tonight, I'll just crack it open. Just to see where I was. Maybe in, where's the stairs? Oh, here they are. Just to see. Wait, who was Elliot again in that game? Elliot was Who was Elliot? I remember Elliot. Was Elliot the dude with the black cowboy hat? And he was. Oh no, that's Vaughn. Vaughn is that how you say his name? I never knew how to say his name as a kid. I was still a kid when I got to that game, wasn't I? Man, I had the biggest crush on Julia in that game. The red hair. Man, I don't remember hardly any of the characters from that game now that I think about it. There's the starting girl, there's Julia, there's Vaughn. Oh, I'm getting like a vivid like blast from the past, but I can't say for a fact I remember him 100%, but I'm getting an image in my head. I'm getting a sort of image. I think I remember him. I haven't touched the game or looked at much of anything from it other than anything in years, other than probably the closest thing I did was like Julia fan art like 8 years ago or something. I don't know. Julia is like one of the only characters I remember from that game. I just liked her design a lot. She took the stereotypical sweetheart, nice girl stereotype that all the Harvest Moons have, but they combined her with the it's opinion based, obviously, but the stereotypically super pretty girl. They never combine those two. Most of the Harvest Moon game gives you a very over-the-top pretty girl, and then you get an over-the-top nice girl, and then you get an over-the-top edgy girl. Like, you know, in Wonderful Life. Muffy, Celia, Nami. But, Julia was a combination of two different, I'm going to just use the hot spring, because I'm not going to come back down here. It was a nice combination of the, stereotypes, because stereotypes, is that the right word? Or maybe it's just cliches. I don't know. Anyway, it was a nice combination of them, because they normally keep them separate, so the fact that they were meshing the different character traits and different characters was really cool. I really liked it. It was nice, you know, seeing something different. It's just a shame that it was so hard to play after a while, because I wasn't that old when I was playing Sunshine Islands. I was still like probably like 15, maybe 16. I don't know exactly how old I was, but I just got so frustrated with the gameplay. It's like I wanted to get married, I wanted to get all the events, I wanted to do all the things, but the game got so hard. It got really, really hard because of how rough the weather was in my second year. Now, I might have just had a really bad RNG, but growing anything was a pain if it needed this X amount of light or shade. Now, sure, you could probably just grow the crops that are easy to grow in any weather, but that's not fun if you have to do something out of necessity. You want to have fun with it. That's why my towns and crops are always all the crops, even if it makes more objective sense to just go with the most profitable crop. I like having fun with it. Yeah, Vaughn was the silver-haired cowboy. I liked him a lot. He was so cool. I thought his design was great. Julius's brother. Who was Julius? Julia. Sorry, I'm dumb. I'm so tired. I'm reading. I read the S as part of the regular name, not Julia's. I'm so dumb. I'm getting so tired. But I appreciate everyone staying here and hanging out with me. I love talking Harvest Moon talk, because I literally, outside of my family members who have played the games themselves as well, and I'm the biggest fan of the family, despite not being the one that started it, because it was my sisters who started it, and I'm like, this looks weird. And then I played it, and I'm like, oh my gosh, this is fun! So I became the Harvest Moon guy in my family. But I have no one to talk to about this. As much as me and my friends in real life have similar tastes in games, I don't have any real-life friends that share any major passion for this game like I do. Or this series, I guess. And I guess that's maybe because it's a niche series, but, like, that's why I relish in the chance to meet other Harvest Moon fans. It's so fun, and most interactions are pretty wholesome. It's not toxic, again, like most communities. I did too! It was the same with Animal Crossing for me, and I got pulled in because my sister liked... Okay, so that's how I first started off, is that how I got into Harvest Moon. This is an interesting story, because I never really told it before, I don't think. Maybe I have on older Let's Plays, but like, what happened is my sister first tried out Animal Crossing. I thought, when I was a kid, I thought it looked dumb, and I thought it was stupid. Because I was at that age where boys like boy-style games, which for me was Legend of Zelda. My sister wanted to get out these cutesy little games, and my mom and dad bought her Animal Crossing from a thrift store when she was like, I want to say 10, maybe 12, which would make me like 14. And I thought Animal Crossing would be dumb. And then I saw my sister playing it, and I'm like, this looks fun. And I'm like, do I really think it looks fun? And then I tried it in, and I got really hooked into it. And I used my own GameCube memory card, made my own town, and that was it. And then, oh my god, there's just holes everywhere. Then because she was into Animal Crossing, she wanted to try Harvest Moon. So my mom got the cutesy-looking one, Harvest Moon Magical Melody. So for anyone curious, that was my very first Harvest Moon experience. And again, I still thought it was kind of weird, but I was more open to it because I was already proved wrong with Animal Crossing. And I thought it'd be like a similar thing, like oh, Animal Crossing, but more realistic, is what I thought it was going to be. And it wasn't really that. But, and by the way, objective is to try to get 450 with the map. Come on now. That's kind of how it was. And then my sister was obsessed with the game, and then to the point where I couldn't play it. And then when she got bored enough to put it down for a little bit, I grabbed the game, and I never looked back. And it's like, I loved that game. Anne was my first wife in that game when I played it the first time. Because I wooed her early before I got all the secret wives, and, you know, it's a shame. That is weird, too, that it is technically a male demographic game, but the states and other regions looked at it as a girly game. But it's just because I thought, like you know, in all the games I had seen, and then I think from there, my dad bought my little sister her own Harvest Moon game so that she couldn't feel left out. He got her more Friends of Mineral Town for the Game Boy Advance, and she didn't play it enough, but I did. And I didn't care that it was the girl version. I had a blast playing that on the go. And it was there for me at a very boring time in my life where I had to go on a road trip to some person's house with my family. I didn't know them, and their kids were weird and didn't like normal things and weren't allowed to watch TV at all. So I wasn't allowed to do anything. So I was buried in my Game Boy for an entirely long 3-day weekend with nothing to do. And I got addicted to more Friends of Mineral Town. And I never even got the boy version until like 5 years later, because I didn't even know. And then from there, it just was... And then I fell into A Wonderful Life by watching my sister play another Wonderful Life. So, you know, another thing where I saw the girl version before the boy version. Fell in love with the boy version. But because I knew how the game ended for the girl version, I knew how they ended for the boy version, but I've never finished the boy version yet. Like, the longest I've actually played that game is on my Let's Play channel, or my Let's Play stuff on YouTube, and when I decide to stream it, because like, they're the same file. Because I'll never finish it as a Let's Play if I only stick to recording, so I stream it when I can. Goodness, I didn't expect to go on such a story time there. I don't talk about that a whole lot, honestly. Oh, I missed the freaking mole. And then for the rest, I just played the series in spotty installments. That's true. The girl version did have a lot of quality of life changes. Like, for example, the final quote-unquote chapter, which was Heaven, aka Endless Mode, which is a shame that the boy version doesn't have, because I already know that the boy version flat out ends and the story is over. Story time does make for good streams. I definitely agree. Ooh, Black Pearl. Piece of candy. I'm surprised I don't think I mean, if I have told that story, the origin story of my love for Harvest Moon, it definitely hasn't been in a number of years. So it definitely was nice to talk about it again. You hate heaven mode? The thing is, me and my you know what? That's the thing. That's the thing. Actually, I take back what I said about it being better, because it's better because the girl version of the game is shorter. So if you want to actually enjoy playing the game as a gameplay standpoint, Heaven compensates that, because the boy version, the chapters are longer because they're more realistically spaced out. It's meant for a narrative point. And honestly, as a kid, when I saw Heaven mode, and I get that it was why it was called that. It was just a cute little name to basically have endless mode. But to me and my sister, because we weren't thinking about it as that as a kid, we were thinking about it as a literal new chapter, and we're like, she's trapped in a farming purgatory, never to be happy. She's just be in purgatory forever in her prime years. Ooh, power-up gas. That means I can just spam. So that's how we looked at it as kids. Kind of creepy and unsettling in that way. Oh god, that's the sick gas. Don't... True. Like Wonderful Life is not meant to be played as a typical Harvest Moon game, where you just play Harvest Moon fun stuff until you decide to put it down. It's a definitive story, quote-unquote, with a story arc and a definitive end. It tells its story, which is the story of your life. And I love that, and how you raised your child. Which, personally, I'm trying to raise him to succeed in the farm successor, personally. No! The sleeping gas. I've lost all this health just from poison gas alone, by the way, as you guys have noticed, probably. Because I've been too busy talking to notice. Frickin' sleeping gas. At least it wasn't sickness gas. Okay, that's enough of that. I love how unique Wonderful Life is. That's why it's my favorite entry. It's not the most fun to play, but it is the most fun to zone out and just purely enjoy the experience, to me. Okay, so... Oh, did I get the thing? There's something here! I see it. What? There's a present in the bag! You found Spinel. What? I came down here for that? That's all that was? Are you kidding me? Also, what's over here? No, game. Don't you do it. I saw it. You saw it, didn't you guys? You saw it. There was a there's a present back here. I came all the way down to the bottom of the mine for a Spinel. Or a Spinel, however you say it. I feel ripped off. Did I even get any good Wonderfuls? I got 8 greens, 2 purples, and 5 blues. That was actually a terrible trip. I don't have any stay awake on me either. The mushrooms don't. Does the tea wake you up? Let's take a taste. What did I do? Oh, I hit the wrong button. No, pick it out. Stop. Does it wake me up? Yo, okay. So the herb tea in this game actually makes you awake, where in other games it makes you sleepy. I keep finding all of the gas. Exactly. Where's my... The farming kid's the easy path? I hated that too, honestly, now that I didn't know any better playing the boy version, so like the boy version felt super long. But then I realized it's because there is no Heaven chapter to make up for the lost gameplay time. which I do prefer the boy version better. Like it feels longer in terms of playing it for an audience, but like it's a better game, I think. Now, was this a myth, or was there multiple romance options for your son in Wonderful Life? Because I distinctly feel like I remember people talking. Oh my god, the sickness gas! Oh, this is terrible. We're getting out of here. I hit the wrong hole. No, I hit the down button. Game. No, I keep hitting on the wrong buttons. Whack! Stop! Just stop! Put it away! But was it actually possible for your son to be... Like, that's the thing. Wonderful Life is full of rumors. That is that game's forte. It is full of rumors. I never know which ones are real. There was always the rumor going around that if you were better friends with Lumina, as opposed to Katie in the original version, your son could be interested in Lumina rather than Katie, and rather than having that weird Katie, Hugh, and son character dynamic. You know? I don't know if that's true or not, but I always heard that. It's based on who you married? Okay. Interesting. I never knew that. I never got to Chapter 4. I think I'm in Chapter 3? We're gonna stream it sometime this month, so I'll be refreshed on it. I am also going to stream the PlayStation 2 version on the PS4. Cause I've never played that one, and I've seen very little of it, so I'm interested in just seeing it to see what it's like and differences, and most people I hear say that it's worse. Because it's not meant to run on a PlayStation 2, it's meant to run on a GameCube, and it suffers. So I like the idea that you can marry Lumina in it, and I like the fact, because Lumina was always my favorite, but I never knew that you couldn't marry her, that you could only marry Celia. Well, sorry. In the original game. I know the Harvest Moon DS, Lumina was aged up a little bit to be an eligible bachelorette, and I thought it was, That's true, because when you think about it, Lumina is like 16 or 17 in Chapter 1, so by the time Chapter 4 gets there, like, she's clearly in her 30s. But the thing is, you don't think about it because she still looks like the teenager or the very young adult Lumina in your head. But it's so... Oh, I had 33 poison shrooms. Okay. Remember things like they did with the... Since you had a Christian personality? Wait, what? Yeah, it's so weird. I haven't... I want to experience the PlayStation 2 version. Possibly. I always thought it was that Lumina and Rock would get together in the game anyway, so... Okay, do I have cold medicine in my... Can I order? Hey, can I order it from the phone? Okay, because there's only body geyser. I got it that time. And stay awake in my toolbox. Okay, so let me move this around. I've been ripped off by the map. I'm pretty sure the Lake of Fire had a power berry. I know for sure they were rivals in what's it called? DS. I really would love to see a happy blending of DS and GameCube/PlayStation in a redone version. I do not, so I think that's why I don't have any on hand, because I try to remind myself I can just order from the phone. That's so beautiful. Like, I don't even need the shops. Like, just call on the phone. This is 2020, or 2012 when this game was out, I believe. No, this game's not 2010, I think. Okay. Yay! The cold is... I keep feeling like I see something out of the corner of my eye scurrying around, and it's scaring me. I don't like it. So sleep. 2008? Okay. This game is older than I thought. I'm just older than I thought. Okay, so we're $2,300 on that day. Or G. Okay, so we're at 40 grand. I'm aiming for 70. Thaw my cold dead heart. Oh, I hope to see you guys for when I stream Wonderful Life later this month, because it's been long overdue, and I'll probably play it on an original GameCube because that's easier for me. I have to actually make sure my stream equipment works for that, actually, because I gotta use a different setup for that because it's not HDMI. I should get an HDMI splitter for this GameCube. But anyway, let me save. I'm going to be calling it here for tonight, because I still have work in the morning, and it's 1:45. So, wait. Anyway, real quick update. I will not be streaming tomorrow. I will be at my mother's, for those of you who know that. I had to go and find my Story of Seasons. The next stream is Saturday night. I'm doing Among Us with viewers that night, and then let me look at my announcements page real quick. By the way, all the announcements get posted in Discord if that's something that you're interested in, even if it's just for announcements. Link should be in description. But where did I put my schedule? Okay, so yeah, Saturday is Among Us. Sunday we're gonna be playing Animal Parade again. And Monday is going to be Story of Seasons, Friends of Town again. Though, unless people say something in Discord, maybe I'll do a Wonderful Life on Sunday instead, since I played Animal Parade tonight. We'll see. But that's as of right now, the current plan. Well, I hope to see you back then. I have greatly enjoyed your company. I always love interacting with Harvest Moon fans. But, because, like I said, I feel like they're a rare breed. Like, sure, there's a lot of Harvest Moon fans, but they feel like a drop in the pond compared to the amount of fans for literally everything else. Like, it wouldn't keep being made games if it wasn't popular, but at the same time, I know we're not on the same level of the big boys. At least we're doing better than Chibi Robo. R.I.P. Chibi Robo. I hope he comes back like a zombie. Then a Golden Sun. But I will be calling it here tonight. So I hope to. I'm getting errors again. Let me have my outro, internet, please. So that's gonna do it for tonight. I will see you guys again Saturday for the Among Us stream. And like I said, that's with viewers. So literally, if you know anything about the game and you like playing it or just watching it, because that's fun too, anybody is allowed to play as long as they show up. But and I'll go over rules on that in that stream. But like, and if that's not your cup of tea, we're doing more Harvest Moon on Sunday. Like, Saturday's probably going to be the variety day for the month, while Sunday and Monday are going to be the Harvest Moon days, probably. Unless it just doesn't work out and I need to change the days. But anyway, have a good night, guys. I'll see you guys in the next stream, or just whenever I see you guys next time. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys then. Have a good night, everybody. Bye.